contractor, I assume that I'm going to turn up, do the work and then leave. But actually, I normally turn up, then the farmer asks me, what sort of rate would you be going on? For example, I'm spreading chicken muck and they go, what sort of rate would you be putting this chicken muck on the field? And I can go, right, okay, I advise to do this, or I normally do it at this rate. As well as then, of course, buying livestock instead of livestock. How does a farmer actually go out there and know exactly who to speak to about buying small calves or sheep or so on? Well, you know, Salmon Livestock is the place to go, I would say. Or, for example, if farmers go, Caleb, where can I buy some fertiliser or seed from? I can normally give them a contact to speak to this person or speak to that person. As well as then selling corn. I hate selling corn. I physically hate it because I don't know if I'm selling at the right time, if I'm selling it for the right price. But I would then say go to hectare trading, because of course that's what I do. I go there, I go on there, I market all my grain on hectare trading. This is not like an advert and like, go hectare trading. I'm just saying this is what I do and this is my day-to-day living. So I would definitely say go and visit these sites and go and actually speak to these apps, because actually, again, we're 2026 now and these apps are coming more and more into the real life of world. Which fields exactly that I'm going to? I've got a new app now called Ag Drive, which I'm doing all my paper, basically paper keeping on. And now I can put your field onto this app that I've got. And therefore, if you tell me the name of the field, I can search it up and know exactly which field I'm going to. Normally, I get an instruction like, right, Caleb, if you go down the road, turn left, when you hit the oak tree, take a right and then a left and you'll see an ash. And then that's the field on the right-hand side. But it's not the wheat field, it's the barley field behind the wheat field. And I'm like, okay, well, I've just forgotten all of that. So therefore, maybe more information of like field sizes and names of fields. So as a youngster, I want to try and keep going forward with the future. And that's, of course, going more onto your phones and more onto laptops and so on. So therefore, I can record the fields now, put it onto my app, and all my tractor drivers and myself will know exactly which field we're going to go to. So maybe more information. Now, I could say an answer of like, I plan it, put it in the diary, and I turn up and so on. But actually, what I do is I don't manage my time. I just wing it. And, you know, I just say yes to even stuff that I can't get to. But at the same time, I think what I realise now is that my job as a contractor is to take the stress and the pressure off the farmer. And therefore, if it's easy to say, yes, I'll be there, I'm going to be there. I might be there at 10 o'clock, I might be there at 11 o'clock. That's a contractor's way, isn't it? But I know for a damn fact that I'll always be there on that day that I say I'm going to be there. Let's have a breakdown. I can't change that thing. But I do wing it majority of the time. Oh, that's a good question. Of course, I'm going to say as a contractor, hey, you build quickly. But actually, I think what it is, I think it's just talking. Just doing a lot of talking to your contractor. I mean, what stresses me out the most is when a farmer rings me up last minute and goes, can you please get there tomorrow to do some muck spreading? Of course, I'm going to say yes. But if you'd have told me a week before, it's much easier to plan the whole aspect of when we're going to turn up to do the work. And then, of course, I'm happy as a contractor because I know exactly what's going on that week. And the farmer's happy then, of course, because they know exactly on Wednesday, Caleb will be there with the muck spreaders to do the muck spreading.